What's up, deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. Today I've got a midweek magic event for you. It's called On the Edge. You can only use cards from the sets. All will be one, March of the Machine, including the Aftermath and Wilds of Eldraine. So instead of remaking a whole deck, I'm going to use the Wilds deck that I built for a previous week. I only added one card to it that wasn't in it, but one more of another that I already had, so we'll see how that does. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. Fairly new, free-to-play player. And let's get to it. This looks like a keep. At least in the beginning part. Hopefully we draw some early game. But this is doable. One of each color. Evolving Wilds as well. Pretty sure I need double blue, not double white. So we'll keep that in mind. They've already got out the double land here. Turns into a 4/4. It's pretty solid. They're showing Jund. I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot of new deck types out now, especially with the early sets, so it's kind of hard to tell where people are going with this. Up the Beanstalk. Was that ramp? Recast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, draw a card. Okay. But why did they draw? I don't understand. Okay. Nice. We got instant sorcery spells cost 1 less. That will help us with the other stuff. Hold on to that. So now I can tap sorcery speed and destroy at instant speed for a tapped creature. Might be able to get rid of that land with those. So that could be useful. Ah. Goes back up to 3, but that's alright. I think they need 4, so at 5 mana they can hit me with that. So we're gonna wait on that. I will play Hilda the Icy Crown. Let's see what we can do with that. This card is awesome, by the way. Whenever you tap an untapped creature an opponent controls, you may pay 1. When you do, create a 4/4 white and blue elemental. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control, or scry 2 and draw a card. The value is just crazy. Let's put this out, just in case they can create that 4/4. Well, I mean, if they swing with it, I want to be able to destroy it, not just tap it. So we're going to wait, and I'm going to use destroy target tap creature at instant speed. Assuming they have no combat tricks here, or no removal. Nice. Okay. So my hope is that they play land and try to swing with a 4/4. Are they biting it? Could be going for removal. I don't think they got the land. If they did, they'd probably be swinging already. Oh, they did. Oh, turn it into a 4/4. Do it. No, they passed. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Mocking Sprite's good, but for now I've kind of got them at bay. We're going to swing and we'll just play whatever we need to second main. See what they want to do about that. Nothing, okay. I think they are privy that I might have something. Chandra, solid.
Enough talking. Let's do this.
Just gonna burn her out real quick. Close game. Fetch for 8 planes here, and shoot. I mean, I guess I might as well just do Hilda's Crown to build up some kind of board state here. +2, add mana, play something gigantic. I'm guessing. Yeah, that'd be something gigantic. Enters the battlefield. Alright, let's see what they get. They got my tap down guy. That guy does a lot of damage. If it isn't a token, create 2 tokens or copies of it. That's pretty spicy. When it dies, it'll create. Basically, they'll get 2. This one will get +3, and this one will also get it. Pretty crazy. All right, let's tap down that 7/7. That's freaking nuts. Probably should have put some board wipes in this, but for now, let's get rid of Destroy Target Tower. Actually, if I play this, then it's a 2-drop. So I'm gonna do that. Alright, Itali's gone. We don't need to worry about that. I could tap down one of the other ones. I'm still gonna get hit for about 8. That's a 2-turn clock, and I have no damage output right here. That is not good. Yeah, pretty sure we did not get this one. Ornaclex, nice card. 2 4s, put them on the battlefield. Awesome. Alright, put them in your hand. I thought they were on the battlefield. Okay. They've got 3 open mana. Make it 5 with Chandra here. Yeah. They build a better board state than I could, so that's gonna do it. Swing across with everything. Yep. Okay. I'm just not gonna block. We'll see what we can do for next turn. I don't think I have any board wipes in this. I probably should have checked and done that.
I'm ending.
Oh. Is it copied immediately? Yes. Oh. 2 damage to me. Oh, they did 4 to it. Okay, interesting. And that is gonna do it. Good game. Just gonna get rid of Ornaclex just for the sake of doing it. If I get rid of one of the guffs, that's not going to do well. Have to get rid of the tokens first, and then get rid of the original to get around that. It's a lot, though.
Let's go.
Tough first one. Nissa. Just do the ult with Nissa here and swing across for a lot.
are united.
That's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they all get +9, +9. Oh, it's only for each forest.
You won't stop and witness my garden's glory.
So it's +4, +4. But that's still really good. Oof. Okay. This opening hand is not that great. We're gonna have them all. That's a little bit better, and we'll get rid of the 4-drop. Well, could get rid of the sentry, just because I like the removal, so we'll do that. Let's see what they're gonna start off with. Showing Selesnya. We got Spell Stutter here, so that could be good if they play something awesome. If not, great. Play Messenger turn 3. Whenever another creature you control with toxic attacks gets +1/+1. Let's just get rid of this. You know, keep the board state clean. Whenever they play next, we'll just freeze in place, keep moving across. Ooh, Ossification. That card is so strong. Make instances and sorceries cheaper. 2/2 first strike on the ground. Okay. When they swing with it, I'm just gonna put it on top of their library. I feel like that's the better move here. Just 2/2 with first strike. It's good. It's not crazy good. And that is a 6-drop. We're 2 lands away from that, which is really good. They've got 2 cards in hand, 3 open lands, so I feel like they're in an interesting spot. I'm just gonna sit back and hopefully they're like, he doesn't have any creatures. Sweet, swing with the 2/2. And it's gone. My turn. Whenever you cast an adventure spell, you may copy it. Okay. I am just gonna wait. It looks like they have a toxic deck going, so we're gonna see if we can do that same thing. Another 3/1. Okay, and it's gone. And they've had enough. Alright. It's one way to do it. Alright. First cosmetic is, or first card, sorry. Bloated Contaminator, 3-drop, 4/4. Trample, Toxic 1. Deals combat damage to a player. Proliferate. Very great mechanic. Very strong card. People were playing this in Standard for a very long time. Definitely in the Simic Toxic deck. That was a very strong one. So I suspect this will still stay in Standard. This one, I want to keep it. I don't. I need blue mana. That'll be fine. And I guess I'll pitch the Sprite. Just play a little defense until we get more stuff. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let them play their stuff before I show what lands I'm going for. Alright, so they're gonna do enchantments. Could be an Orzhov, could be Could be a 9 deck. A lot of enchantments there. The 1/1 pumpable by 3. You know what? Let's put it on top. Whenever they're ready. Not sure what they could do instant speed to stop that from happening with Selesnya. Oh, actually I do. Hexproof. You can get a hexproof for 1. Second main phase. Play something for 2. Get a land in your hand. Okay. Sweet. Ooh. Italian's Messenger. Getting that out right now. I suspect they'll play the same card they just got. I believe they did put it on top. Oh, but they shuffled when they got the land. Maybe that was after. 2. Oh, ossification, of course. I want to play Sprite, but then I can't counter whatever they're about to do. Is this instant sorcery? We're gonna wait. Seems to be the better move when playing blue. Just sit back, figure it out. Okay. Hits me for 2. I'm gonna play the Mocking Sprite just to get something out there. We're down 2, they've got 5 cards in hand. Play the land, they've got 5 land, 4 in hand. Can pump it once, make it a 2/2. Could trade. Not sure what else they're doing with their board state here. Ideally, I want to see an island on the next draw. That way I can do more. With damage equal to its power. That'll do it. Pump it, hit me for 2, put me at 16. Keep more cards in hand. That's probably what they're going to do. Generally speaking, you want to have a lot of cards in hand. It's nice, we got our island. The more cards you have in hand, the more playable moves you generally have. So that's probably why they went with that, even though it was only +1 damage. I don't really need to be worried about that right now, so I'm not going to freeze it in place. But I will get a 2/3 out and see, you know, what are they going to do. Probably another ossification, just assuming that that's what they're holding. Create a royal token on it, so they can only pump it once now. And they can put out a 3/3 for 4 or 4/4 that says base power and toughness 4/4 and flying. Okay, now that is a move. Down to 11 here. 9 damage coming across. They could pump, make it 10. Puts me at 1. I need to find a way around those. Should have waited. Should not have done the spell stutter. Or should not have played the Chancellor. Well. What is this? Ward 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, that's cool, but we definitely want to see Threadbind click really quickly. Get rid of that Archon, and that could help. Get hit by 4. Yeah, no attacks. So Spell Stutter will add 1 more to what they need to tap to not let the counter go through if Chancellor is still out there, because it adds 1 more for each fairy. So it'll be 3. So if they play something that is... That'll do it. Create a monster, roll a token. No. No trample. None of that. Would have made it a 5/5 with trample. For 4, I'm just gonna take the 4. Okay. Now I have Threadbind click, but my creature also says destroy target, or you may copy an adventure spell. So I'm just gonna do that now. Destroy target top creature. Alright, so we got rid of both of those problems. That's cool. They will have a 3/3 on the ground. I do have a 2/3, so it's probably best to sit back on that. Okay. No attacks. And if we draw a land, we can play Horned Lock Whale, which is great. It's a 6/6. Now it does enter tapped when I play it on their turn, but Flash, Ward 2, pretty solid. Ooh, they got another Slumbering Keep Guard. That's going to be a problem. They've got 1, 2, 3 enchantments out, so every 3 mana they tap it, it's going to get +3/+3. I'm going to bite on this and just see if maybe they did that for no reason. Use your spells, like get it out of here. Okay, either way, that was probably going to happen. Alright, a 6/6. If they don't draw any spells, they just draw land or something, we could be okay if I play the 6/6. That is a 1/1 that will get 1, 2, 3 for each 3. So I don't want them to draw a land, because then it'll be a 7/7. Alright, see what we can do. I don't think it's a land. Okay, that also hurts. Oh, that's gonna do it. If they realize. They can pay the 2 life. Okay, never mind. I feel like they could have paid the 2 life, made it unblockable, swung with it, and that's 4 damage, do it again next turn, and there's nothing I can do. But, okay. Alright. 3/4 or 3/3, let's go 3/4. That is 6 damage to come through if I double block. No attacks, we're just gonna wait. We're just gonna see what my opponent does, because there's a chance they won't. Alright, so now he's got the double pump. He's probably gonna swing with Slumbering Keep Guard. I'll do the double block. He'll get rid of the Lock Whale. It's gonna be tough. Now he can only do it once. So this is what he should have done last turn, so that this turn I couldn't have done anything. But they wanted to play the 3/3, so. Okay, interesting. One with the pumps. Alright, so it is a 5/5 that I can't block. I'll go down to 2. I need to spread out the damage here. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what I could do here. He's just gonna give it pro blue. Good game. Yeah. Let's just play our hands. Let's see. This for 2. And I'll swing across just for swinging. Ooh. Tough one. Almost got it. A little bit rough. I definitely need the destroy target tap creatures and try to spread those out. Copying the adventure spell, definitely a plus, but swing across, you got it. Ooh. Moving on. This is doable. We'll keep that. Pitch one of these. Freeze in place. Messenger. Okay. And we just got Sentry, so that'll be our turn 3. Well, I don't know. Depends on what they play. Showing mono blue so far. Alright, also fairy deck. Flying Vigilance. Alright. This one will outpace that one, even though that's got Vigilance. I'll play Sentry, and then I'll try to use Freeze in Place and tap creature, put a Crystal token on it. Is that what they just did here? That's so weak. Alright. No attacks. Could have made it a 2. Actually, I probably should have done that. That's misplay on my part. If I swung with it, I could have made it a 2/2. Because whenever it swings, it can discard a card. And if I do, or draw and then discard. And if I do, it'll have a +1/+1. So that is my mistake there. Still would have gotten blocked, but a turn later it would have gotten bigger, and that's a big deal. Nice, we got some counters, we got a lot going on. I think I'll do the same thing. Tapping it down, Ice Sentry will get buffed. Assuming that goes through. They got 2 mana to counter. It'll be a 4/4 flying hexproof. Alright. Which means it didn't get tapped, which means no attacks. Ah, okay. Good play. Definitely a good play. No blocks. It's not very threatening right now, so I'm gonna not use Freeze in Place. Pay 1, tap it down. Discard a card. I've got 6, that's the most I have in the deck, so we'll discard that land. It gets +1/+1. And shoot, I mean, I could get rid of it now. It's only 6 damage going across. If I do that, and then I don't have enough to counter, so we're just gonna sit tight. Nice, that was fun. They didn't get any land though, so, but hey, we'll take it. This is the reward. Virtue of Strength, nice. This is a 7-drop. or a 1-drop sorcery speed adventure. Return target creature or land from your graveyard to your hand. And the Virtue Strength, that's an enchantment. You tap a basic land for mana, it produces 3 times as much of that mana instead. The only thing I don't like about this card, and I brought this up in the tier list, the mythic card tier list for when the set got released, is that at 7 mana, you probably already have enough mana. So getting that much more mana, there's probably some benefits, some activated abilities that you could use. Still a cool looking card, definitely useful in some sense, but you have to find a way to get it out early to get a lot of value. But great looking card, definitely playable. I'm sure we'll see some of it. A lot of people liking the Virtue of Loyalty, though. That one is being played the most. I'll have to see if I can fit that in some of my decks. Alright. Keep that. Playable. Got our 2 islands and a plains. Looks like we're playing against a Selesnya Toxic deck. Does it lose Toxic? I think it will. No, does not. Has base power, toughness 1 and 1. Alright, so that was kind of a waste. I thought it would get rid of it too. My mistake. That's one I should have done it to. Alright. So when that guy swings, I could do the destroy target tap creature. I'll still get hit for 2, so I do need a board state. I just gotta hope they don't have removal and build up the board. Try to remove it later. Got a chance to do something here. Is this a 1-1? It's a 0-1, so I could play it for 1. Shoot, they're probably gonna pump, but let's try. You gotta throw it on the double strike. Yep. +2/+2. Yep. Figured there was gonna be pumps here. Don't get hit for 2 Toxic though, so that is kind of a plus. 3 cards in hand. Okay. Yeah, this is rough. We're gonna go up 7 Toxic here. I gotta build a board state somehow and get rid of it, which I can't do. I guess the move is to wait for them to swing, then get rid of it, go up to 7, hopefully draw a land next turn, and play... Yeah, there's like nothing I can do. I could play Ingenious Prodigy for 1, which is dumb, but I could use it as a blocker. Let's see. I'm guessing they'll try to buff Jawbone again, just because. Alright. They did the smart thing and waited. Give it hexproof. Alright, well, I'm glad I didn't decide a blocker before that. We'll get it for 2, go for 7. Ooh. And there are no board wipes that I could find with the set restrictions on this Midweek Magic Event, so that should be interesting. It's got ward 1, which means I can't remove it. Even if I put the tap target creature curse roll token on it. That's still 3. So I gotta put a creature out. I could put Sir Ginger out. It is a great card. It's not gonna do me any good though. That's gonna do it. Good game. Oh, yikes. I mean, the first strike would have got rid of it. I played one creature on turn 4. Not good. Alright. Prodigy. This one's doable. We'll do this. One drop backup, 0/1. Interesting card. People kind of played it a little bit in the draft. Boros, okay. This is probably the Boros equipment, like for Mirrodin kind of set. Okay. They didn't swing with it? Why not? That's so weird. Prodigy for 2. Should be a 2/3. Each turn I'll remove a counter, draw another card. So that does help, especially early game. Showing Naya. Okay. I'll play the Crown just to tap them down on their turn. Let's see, this guy, whenever it attacks, gets +X for X's number of equipped creatures. Alright. Basically, whatever they target with that, I'm going to tap down. Oh, that's right. Does it get haste? First strike trample does not get haste. Okay. Nice, we got a little bit of wiggle room here. I will get rid of that guy. They've got 2 cards in hand, so they definitely need creatures. If you're playing equipment, you need to have a board state. So I'm going to focus on getting rid of the board state. What's that equip cost? 3? Oh yeah. It's another thing. Equip costs usually are pretty high, so a lot of people that play that are counting on like equipping something once and getting a lot of value out of it. So if you can tap things down and remove them and make them have to keep equipping, then that's where all their mana is going instead of playing new stuff. Granted, some equipment spells are attached when it enters the battlefield, which is a little spicy. Three haste coming in. The whole point of this thing is to kind of block, so we're gonna block that. Just gonna get rid of their board as much as I can. The 3 backup vigilance. I could try to counter, but it's just gonna, they're just gonna pay the 2. So I will resolve. got 1 card in hand, 5 open mana. Ooh, Sword of Once in Future. Great card. Equip to... Alright, so wherever they go to equip that, that's what I'm gonna tap down. Actually, hold on. This gives +2/+2. Alright. I can already get rid of it, and this will be +2/+1. So they'll trade, but I could get rid of it. I'll go for it. Oh, it's protection from blue. Whoops, I'm being dumb. Can't block with it. Get that out of here. Glad I read that. Saw that hovering over it and I was like, wait a minute. Target creature, create a curse roll token to it. Can't. Protection from blue and from black. These ones have already been used. I can't remove it. Oof. I'm just gonna have to keep tapping it down for 1. Put it on the 4/4. Oh. Okay. Oh, nice. Now every time I use that crown, I can basically buff my whole side here a little bit. Or I can create more of a board state, which I think is what I'll do. I'll just keep making 4/4s. Then I just, as long as I'm tapping down that 4/4, I'm okay. Interesting matchup here. Rocco, is this the one that gets haste? Whenever a player plays a land from exile or casts a spell from exile, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, create a food token. Oh, okay. And each turn we get to play something. Okay. Very interesting. (6/5). The problem is I needed 1 more mana to make that 4/4, so I'm gonna have to not let that kill both of these. So I gotta get hit for 6. Even if I make them 1/1s, the equipment gets around that, so that's kind of useless. I'll have to tap them down. It won't copy unless I have this out, which is a 4-drop, so that doesn't help. Let me try this. Tap target creature. Make that a 1/1. Auto pay, sure. And I got one in the way here. I guess I could do it this turn, but that's a little risky. Swing for 4. It's vigilance. Pay the 2. Tap this guy down. Could create a 4/4. Or tap down their 4 on their turn. I think I should make a 4/4 to stop their attacks from coming in. At least it'll stop the 6/5. The 4/4 may come across, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. Create another 4/4. Just a bunch of them. Thanks, dude. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, though. Playing another 1-drop 0/1. Oh, a haste flyer. That's gonna be a problem. Can't block it. It's got pro blue. That's so strong. I really needed one more of those destroy target tap creature. Okay. So, they're at 16. I don't think it's possible for me to tap them all down. I could swing with the 2/3, tap something down. Pretty sure I am outnumbered with this. Counter target spells as controller. I can counter my spell, but that's an ability. So. Three over the top. I kind of have to. This is weird. Alright, I'm going to swing with the 2/3. Auto pay. Tap down the 6/5. Actually, no, I have to tap down. Ah, it's pro blue. Ah. Tap down 6/5. I'm just gonna try to do damage here, I guess. Auto pay. Another elemental. It's a 4/4. Oh, it's so bad I have to tap it down again. Make it a 6/6. They'll probably take it. And I think I can make another 4/4. Or I could put a bunch +1/+1 counters out, which is kind of cool, but they've got pro blue. So, pretty sure I'm going to lose this one. Let's see what we can do with the damage, though. Chop it with a 0/1 Enduring Bond Warden. That's what I would do. I'm going to chop with a 2/2. Okay. Oh, they're just going to throw those equipments on Bond Warden. That's it. Good game. Or not Bond Warden, Sigiled Sentinel. That equipment ruined my ability to do anything. Very tough. Nice. 2 over the top. I could chop at the 1/3. Oh, 3 over the top too. That's gonna do it. Actually. Can't block that with any of them. Double block, 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 can't block, that's it. That's as good as I can block. Pretty solid though. Got to see how Hilda the Icy Crown really can generate a good board state. So I'm happy about that. There's a lot that I'm probably going to be able to do with that. I'll have to look at all the cards that can tap, but this is a keep. Okay. Probably mono red haste here, if I had to guess. Just all the aggro. No. Oh, actually, it still could be. They could be using the oil counters. Yeah, that's what they're doing. Creates a 1/1, I think. Oh, no, it's a different one. Okay. Hoping they would have pushed with the other 1/1 so I could put that up there. Looks like they're really doing a lot with oil counters. Nice. Okay. Put out the 1/3. Start drawing and discarding. Sentry is probably a good move here. Then I can tap him down, swing through. Interesting strategy. I'm gonna discard the counter because it looks like they've already played most of their spells. They got 2 cards in hand. They're just putting oil counters out. Create a 1/1 red Fire Xing Goblin creature token. Activate it only if an oil counter was put on it and requires 2. Okay, so they're gonna make a bunch of tokens. No blocks. What are you gonna do? Okay. Swing it in. Got no life gain, so I really gotta push through here. I played this now. Next turn, play that. Tap, tap, swing. That's a lot of damage. Play that. Copies. Play that. Play the land, use the ability. Okay, sweet. I'm gonna get rid of the sprite. Target a fairy. Guess I'll make this one stronger. We're down to 15. That's 2, 4, 6. I can get 8, maybe 10 damage. Not swinging. Okay. Tap that down. Sure. Why did I get the +2? Tap target. Alright, whenever you tap an untapped creature. Oh, I think it was already tapped. I don't know. Three, 4. And they're probably gonna chop that one. Yep. Huh, they could have done 5 directly to me. This is interesting. I'm not exactly sure what their strategy is here, but I don't know. I feel like they're doing something because that's an awful specific mechanic they're using. Oh, it's an is it deck. Chimera. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put an oil counter on it. Remove 3 oil counters from it. Draw a card. Discard a non-land card. 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Only as a sorcery. They swung with a 1/1, and they have 2 mana open. Find it interesting. I will bite. What's up? Okay. Swing. Pay the 2. Tap it down. Use this to destroy it. Copy, sure. I'll get rid of... I could get rid of that. But if I want to do lethal, I'll just get rid of one of these. Oh, they're not tapped. Weak. This one's got 2 counters on it. This one's got 1. We'll get rid of that. Nice. That's it. Nice. Very interesting one. I'm not quite sure where they were going with it, but I'm sure there's more to that strategy. We just didn't see it. They got that island a bit late, so. Alright. Let's see. Last one is Harried Spear Guard. 1-drop, 1/1 haste. When it dies, create a... What is it? Create a 1/1 black rat creature token with this creature can't block. Interesting. It's just a cosmetic, but okay. And that's it for this week's Midweek Magic Event. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate you. And as always, watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes. Until next time, deckheads, keep it easy.